and he was awesome last night. 31 shots, 31 saves.
And it wasn't your prototypical goal either.
No, it was a backhanded goal.
A backhand from 15 feet away off a face-off.
And it was the fourth line. And the great thing about the fourth line is the guys, Duguay and Steve Alquette, were talking about after the game, whether it be Oscar Lindbergh or whether it be Jesper Foster, or in this case, Tanner Glass, who was buried down in Hartford pretty much for 85% of the season, but was called up just to add a little grit to the team. Bushnevich, the rookie, was a little bit over his head, especially on defense. He would have been ran over last night probably about 5 or 6 times because that's the way the Canadians are trying to play this thing. And I thought there were a couple guys that really played their ass off last night, and Dan Girardi was one of them. He looked really, really good last night.
You always talk about the highest paid guys, the big time players, the stars in the playoffs. You got to step up. In hockey, if you have a goalie that plays his ass off, you give yourself a really good chance to win. And that's what I assume that's what you guys all feel about it today, right?
Absolutely. And the thing about the NHL and the playoffs, I swear to God, the guys would play for free to go get their hands on the cup. I swear to God, the intensity is palatable. You could feel it through the screen. You know, the Montreal fans are insane. That place was crazy last night for whatever reason, and I don't know what it is. And maybe the last 2 wins at home will change things at Madison Square Garden. The Rangers played really a smart game last night, and like I said, a couple of turnovers in the zone and only a handful of icings. Icings are where they bring the puck back into your zone and they have a face-off, and those sometimes lead to goals, especially late in games. So only a couple of those last night. I mean, it was really a very satisfying game. The only thing that was not great was they had a great second period, and Carey Price was out of his mind. He's the goalie for the Canadians. He played great last night, gave his team a chance to win, as Joe Micheletti was saying, and finally Joe was a little bit critical last night of some Ranger plays, but it's the playoffs, you know, and everybody's got to be, you know, spot on. Everybody's got to play well. Everybody's got to play well together. So 5-man defensive concept. The second half of the third period, it was lockdown central.
Right.
And they got the empty net goal.
Well,
so I'm happy. That's one. That's one of 16.
Your goal was to get one. You got one early, so now you have a chance
to
do 2. Right.
Now you
Absolutely
won 2.
right.